Chargers-Patriots. Who's going to win this game and what's the score?
You know what? The Patriots, they are a great regular season team. They've had a great regular season. Now, these playoffs is something different.
Wait, are you going there again?
Wow.
All week, baby.
I'm going there again.
I love it, DJ.
All week, baby.
I'm going there.
DJ is an underdog.
I'm going there again for a multitude of reasons. Jim Harbaugh being one of those guys, right? Jim Harbaugh is a motivator like none other. We've seen Herbert be a different type of quarterback this year, playing through injury, playing without an O-line in front of him, and still making things happen. I think his mentality in these playoffs is going to be a lot different than they've been in the past. He's 0-2, so at some point you got to break and get over that hump. You got to get over that hump. So I think he's 1-2 after this game. I like the matchup again. We go back to matchups. I like the Chargers defense. Their secondary is playing great right now. They have a good linebacking core and a good group of D linemen and outside linebackers up front, man. And the Patriots, they don't have that home field advantage. All three of their losses come at home. All three of their losses was at home, right?
Two of them were right out of the box before they were the Patriots.
Right? They were at home.
They lost to the Raiders.
But you know the Patriots are ranked higher in total defense?
I get all that. And they've only played 3 teams with a over 500 record.
That's fair.
And they were 1-2. They lost 2 of those games versus teams with over 500 record. And this is the playoffs. Guess what? Everyone's over 500. So that being said, I got the Chargers, the Los Angeles Chargers, 24-20.
Hey, you need to put some money on
Hey,
those
man,
shit.
I know.
24-20, underdog,
Your
man.
pick's
I'm
coming like,
underdog.
if your pick's
I'm
coming like you
underdog.
gonna pick up.
Hey, we gonna come up.
Hey,
Or you're going to lose a lot of money.
I go back to that. It's West Coast to East Coast. I hate that West Coast to East Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Even for a playoff game, you hate it.
Even for a playoff game, it's even worse. You know what I'm saying? Because your adrenaline, just the thought of a playoff game get you so mentally tired, and then you got that trip. It's just draining, man. And I disagree with Bub. I think Foxborough is an extremely tough place to play, especially in the playoffs. It's gonna be rocking. They haven't been since Tom Brady days.
Yeah.
They can't wait to get there for a playoff game. The game start at 5 o'clock. They're going to be tailgating at 5 in the morning. They're going to be drunk as shit. They're going to be turned up. It's going to be 30 degrees.
Yep.
It's going to feel like it's 20 degrees for these LA boys.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be fucking freezing. That defense going to be out there striking shit. Hey, man. Of course, I'm riding with the Patriots home. I don't think it's going to be too many upsets on the first weekend. I got one in mind. I like the Patriots to win. Let me see my score. 23-17.
23-17.
A question before you guys go.
Yeah.
Have you ever picked on this show against a team you played for? Because it seems like every time you play, am I right?
Do I pick
time.
against the Bucs? He told me I hate the Bucs all year.
He hates
told me I hate the Bucs all year.
the time.
He really hate the Bucs, though. He really hate the
I just
Bucs.
picked the Panthers to beat the Bucs.
Huh?
Why did you pick against the Bucks?
Because they wouldn't put him in their top 50. That's exactly what happened. Am I right?
They said it keeps
Hey,
leaving. Nah.
I just call it how I see it, Skip. You feel me?
I think you're a little butthurt on the Bucks.
You know, I just call it how I see it, Ken.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Cody, what you got?
I did play for New England. I'm also going with New England. I do think they win this game. That's not
We
why
got
I'm
some
going for them,
biased
though.
boys on the couch.
Yeah, no, I like New England, unbiased. Playing some good football this year offensively. They're one of the top offenses in the NFL. And I've said it all season long. I love the Vrabel hire to set the culture. I might like that Josh McDaniels hire just a little bit more because of what he's been able to do for this offense. I was with him back in 2019 in New England. In those meetings, it was just unbelievable to listen to his football knowledge. He's one of the best offensive minds in all of football, and he's proving that again this year with a new quarterback. It's not Tom Brady anymore. Now he's doing it with Drake Maye. And speaking of Drake Maye, man, he's.
By the way, quick question.
Yeah.
Who knows more football, Tom Brady or Josh McDaniels?
Oh, that's a tough question. I'm going to go Tom.
I'm going to go Tom.
Yeah, I'm going to go Tom.
Actually on the field.
Yeah,
doing
it's different when you see it on the field than watching it in the film room. But Josh McDaniels, if it's Tom, it's this close because
Tom
Josh
can do what
McDaniels-
Josh do in the film room too. They can go back and forth. We
It's-
know
it's
the
that
same
on the
shit.
field aspect.
But the only thing is, Josh, we don't know if you can do it on the field.
But that might be.
Hey, you know what's
We
wild
don't
though,
know,
Skip?
brother.
Hey, chill out, my guy. You know what though? What's really cool, Skip, to your point, is listening to them both talk football in the same room.
Oh, I
There were
paid
so
to be
many
a fly
times
on that wall.
that I'm
man.
it was me and Jarrett Stidham were
Wow.
the backups. Tom was the starter. And there's so many times I'm sitting in that film room and Josh and Tom just go, and I'm just sitting there like eyes wide open in awe. And then I'm like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be taking
You
notes
ain't
on
even
this.
listen to what they're talking about.
I'm just so focused.
I don't know what the fuck they talking about.
No, I know what they're talking about.
Y'all talking about what y'all see right
Well,
here?
no, what they would do though,
Looking at Tom.
no, what they would do is we'd be sitting there and they'd say, oh yeah, you remember flashback 10 years ago on 3rd and 8 when we ran this play against
Right.
this defense. And I'm like, how the hell do these guys remember that? And then they incorporate that into the game plan back in 2019. Like, it's unbelievable, both of their football knowledge. Chill out. I know what the hell they're talking about. hey, chill out now. I was
Cody,
in there.
we know you're studying.
I'm gonna
Even if
take
you
it
didn't
down.
understand, he was studying it later.
Exactly.
Come on now.
He gonna know it by the end of the meeting.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Did
But
they
no.
ever argue?
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. And it was mostly on the sideline, but it was, I mean, you saw it. Tom doesn't play, man. He would get fired up, and Josh McDaniels would give it right back to him, man.
Yeah.
There was a mutual respect
They
where
definitely
they could yell at each other, and they would get right back to it like family.
You're not trying to get it right. You're not arguing.
Yeah, no, you definitely should. Now, in the film room, they would get it corrected. There was no yelling in there, but on the field, when emotions are high, absolutely, just to get the best out of each other. But, yeah, long story short, I'm going with New England. I think they get the job done. Ramondre Stevenson, Travion Henderson. McDaniel's done a great job of finding ways to get both of them the football.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, too, though, the key to this game, Drake Maye's arm's been great, the downfield throws, the accuracy. His legs are his secret weapon this
Nah,
season.
he
He
definitely-
can take
he's
off
nice.
and run, 450 yards rushing, a couple touchdowns. He's picked up 35 first downs with his legs. That's that extra element. And as good as Jesse Minter and this Chargers defense is, that is a backbreaker
Yeah.
when you have everything covered, and then Drake goes and picks up 10 on 3rd and 8, and they extend drives. So, and then the other factor on the other side of the ball is, can they protect Justin Herbert? He's been sacked 54 times. He's been hit, skip 129 times this year. You talked about the injuries.
Yeah.
That's because this depleted offensive line can't keep him upright. He's
Yeah,
playing
but it
through a
ain't like
broken
the
hand.
Patriots
So
got a bunch of
it's going to be a good
sacks.
matchup. I think it'll be a good game. I got
Right.
New England winning at home 24-20.
Ooh, 24.
24-20.
These
Yeah,
are all
I
pretty.
got flipped
These
to
are all
PJ.
pretty close.
Yeah, it'll be a good game.
Oh yeah,
Did you
Yeah.
go?
No, I went. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you're
picked
good.
the
Oh, yeah.
Chargers.
yeah.
I'm sure y'all we ignored me.
Okay. For me, this just comes down to the quarterback of the visiting team. I just don't trust Justin Herbert. You pointed out, a year ago, they were at Texans, albeit against that Texans defense, but he just unraveled. I thought they had a chance to win that game, and he threw it to them 4 times. Obviously, you're not going to win a game like that if you go 4 times. He had a QBR, your favorite stat, of 11 in that game. It was 32-12 home team. I know Harbaugh before every game goes and bangs on his pads trying to get him to believe he's better than he really is. I just don't like his intangibles. I love his tangibles because I don't know how you could draw it up in a laboratory better than this kid has because he's your Oregon guy. But you want to talk about prototype? My God, what do we? Is he 6'5"?
6'6".
He's
6'6". I think he's 6'6".
Yeah, he's
2. Is he 235?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Man, and he can move a little bit. By the way, Carson Beck was moving last night. See, he's another one like Drake Maye where you said Carson Beck. No, Carson Beck can move around.
Yeah.
He hurt him with his legs last night.
That last touchdown, man.
Okay, so I love Jim Harbaugh, and I love the case you're making because Jim Harbaugh can coach these kind of games. He can get this team ready to play this kind of game. And every time they played you guys, they would just hang in there. Even with Trey Lance, they just sort of hung in because their defense, it's smart, it's veteran, it'll smack you, and they'll go in and they'll hang in on defense the best they can. I just don't trust Justin Herbert to all your stat numbers. He was the most sacked quarterback, and you lose your left tackle right away, Rashawn Slater, and then you lose your stud young right tackle, Joe Alt, after that. They just won't be able to protect him. Vrabel scheme it up, cook it up. They'll be coming from different places, and he'll just unravel. I think it's going to be a rout. This is
Wow.
I got 30-13. 30-13.
That's definitely a right.
Nah, they not. Defense
TJ
not giving
point,
up that 30 bone.
This is a good matchup though. Just McDaniels versus Minter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vrabel versus Harbaugh.
Yeah.
It's a great matchup, man. You see, I would not mention stats in these playoffs because stats don't really matter in these playoffs, man. It's all about the location of the game
Yeah.
and
The matchup.
the matchups. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's about to me in the playoffs. Is stats is out the window. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just seen what Buffalo
You
did
could,
to
you
them
could be
boys.
a team who have no sacks and come out and get 8 sacks on a day or something.
Okay.
I mean, it's stats are just out the window, man, in these playoffs, man. Shit changed.
And how concerned are you guys? A lot of football fans right now are talking about the level of difficulty for the Pats' opponents going in, so that they're a pretender because they haven't played really good teams. Who's concerned? I know you mentioned that.
I mean,
Are you guys
this
concerned
is
about
their
that?
chance to shut everybody up. You know, like TJ said, everyone's over 500 now, and there's been a lot of questions about Drake Maye's MVP and the strength of schedule. How good is this team actually? And they lose to the Raiders in Week 1, a team that's last in the NFL. So are the Patriots legit, or are they not? And they pretenders, so they can now prove that over these next 4 weeks if they go on a run of these next 4 games. So we'll see, but it starts this weekend. They got to go out there and dominate this game on both sides of the football and special teams. Don't sleep on special teams in the playoffs. There might be a kick or a return that could be a difference maker. But yeah, I'm all in on New England. I do think they are contenders. I don't think it's been all just smoke and mirrors.
If you go off of that, then you got to be saying the Jags finna win the Super Bowl, right? Because they got like 5 wins versus playoff teams.
Yeah.
So if you go off of that, everybody should have the
A lot
Jags
of
favorite
people
to win the Super
go
Bowl.
off of that.
I don't know if anybody got the Jags favorite to win the Super Bowl.
No.
So
They don't.
I don't go off of that.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. You play who you play. You establish. Sometimes you need to play some trash teams. You establish that confidence. You establish that we wanted the big dogs by beating up on them trash teams. And by the time you play the big dogs, mentally you think you wanted the big dogs, so you match up good. You know what I'm saying? So
I just look at the physicality of the Chargers, and that's where the Patriots, they're on paper a physical team, but when you look at the
tape.
Baltimore Ravens, right? You look at what the Bills did to them in the second half. This Chargers team, man, they're going to hit them in the mouth.
They will.
It's Drake Maye's first playoff game. He had a great regular season. Hey, MVP running, whatever. But playoff football is different. It's a different type of atmosphere. It's a different type of physicality. This is a different type of pressure. And can they handle that pressure?
I say this, man. If you watch any of the Patriots games, they fucking one of the hardest hitting teams in the league, bro.
They be getting that ball
You guys talk
toted on their
about, you
ass.
talk about Harbaugh being a motivator. Mike Vrabel is a hell of a motivator,
yeah.
too.
Sure.
I would
They
also
gonna
on that
have
team
5,
for
6 hit sticks
Yeah.
every time you watch them play, bro. They physical as
I
shit.
agree.
Yeah, on defense, on
You
the
know what,
back
though?
end. And they linebackers hit, but they cannot, they just be getting the ball toted on their ass. And I don't like that in the playoffs. I don't like it.
You know what is worth noting, too, though? I know you don't love the stats, but you know who's right below Justin Herbert, next in line with most sacks, or the most sacked quarterback? Drake Maye. You know Jesse Minter is going to go into this game dialing up those pressure looks on third down. The Chargers are legit on third down. New England, you got to win on first and second down, though. When you get in those third and longs, that's when Minter dials up those deep and say pin their ears back and get after the quarterback.
Okay, so which quarterback do you trust the most in this game, on this stage?
I'm going to go with Drake Maye. I love Herbert. I'm a big believer in Justin Herbert, but I think Drake Maye at home with the confidence that he's playing with right now, I think they'll go out there and get the job done with Josh McDaniels, because even though he doesn't have the playoff experience, Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniels do.
Right.
They can share some of that with him.
And Herbert
ain't
don't
on
got
the
that
field.
much. He ain't like he got 10 games under his belt. Like 1 or 2 games, you're really not that experienced. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you lost the motherfucker.
Yeah, 2 L's.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
It's tough.
You right there with him for real.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's disagreeing with TJ once again. Sorry, TJ. I
we
love you
need
riding
somebody
with
to
the
pick the
lone
underdog,
wolf over
bro.
there.
It's okay.
Somebody got to pick him.
Hey,
Everybody.
if he's right, you know he's going to be coming here on Monday.
I'm going to have
talking
everybody
some
jersey
smack,
on Monday.
Okay?
Hold on. I got
Every time
one
we
back
talk
here.
about
Passing it out.
Each segment just.
All right, guys, let's get to Jim's brother, because the story of the